I just got a new line in. Brick house paddles. They are real wood. Check this out. If you look at it closely, you could see the grains. And I'm sure video doesn't do it justice because their website did. But when I got this paddle, I was thinking, wow, this is a piece of art. I'm going to play with it, and I'm sure it's going to get prettier each time I play with it. And then I'll bring it home and hang it on my mantle. If I was going to race someone across town, I would use Kawasaki Ninja, and I'll get there real quick. But I've wanted to cruise and be on a rolling piece of art for the whole world to say, wow, that is a wonderful machine. I would ride a Harley. And to me, this is like the Harley Davidson of pickleballs because, I mean, it's just beautiful. Now, someone asked me, this being a wood paddle, would it be heavy like traditional wood paddles? No, not at all. These average about 7.8 ounces. And what it is, it's a layer of wood, essentially, right? It's a layer of wood right over the polypropylene core. And what they do is they put the wood in it, then they put a sealer, and then they coat it with 4 or 5 layers of polyurethane. And what's so neat is the coefficient of friction is high. I mean, it has a lot of grip. And when you hit with the wood compresses. So you don't need the grit to spin, but the wood, it has longer dwell time and it gets you some spin and a lot of control. That's the Retro 65T, and it ranges from, check this out, $98 to $129. Crazy. The prices are pretty low. And the reason for the higher price is to have it customized. You can have custom colors. But yeah, guys, this wood paddle right here, $98. It's crazy. And if you use the code Librarian, you get a nice discount. Isn't that cool? So here's another one. This one's one of the more expensive ones. This is the fiberglass and cherry. The other one, by the way, is ash. And this is also another beautiful paddle right here, too. And you can also see the grain, and you can feel it. I mean, you know, it's not as gritty. I mean, and right here where you feel the knots, yeah, I could feel the knots right here. And by the way, did you know when the first pickleball paddles were made, they actually, some people looked for wood that was not consistent, that had knots in it. So when they played, it hit inconsistently. So it's almost like what goes around comes around. Another thing about this paddle is they make replacement trim, which is kind of cool. And let me show you that here. So they have the original, they have the replacement edge trim, and they sell that for only $10. And there's instructions on how to replace it. So that's what I like about this paddle, this line. These are built to last. These are work of art. There's no built-in obsolescence. I mean, you buy paddles with a 6-month warranty. They break. You go out and buy a new one. This one, you can get it fixed. I mean, they'll even do it for you. Or you could, buy the stuff, follow the instructions, and do it yourself. Right here is I have the Heritage 75, and I like this one the most because it has some carbon fiber. And I've been able to hit with these just a little bit indoors, but I'm going to be carrying these with me. So if you see me in the court traveling, feel free to say hi. Oh, by the way, so I'll be traveling, I've been traveling through Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas. If you see me, I'm going to have some prizes. I mean, this shirt right here, I only put it on for the video. It's an extra large. You can have it if you want it. I'm going to pick up random people who say hi to me. All you have to do is make sure you like this video and comment on it. I'll be giving out prizes when you see me in person. You told me you did that. And also, the owner of Brick House Paddle, he's probably going to pick out a random winner or two, too. So check it out. And let's talk more about this paddle. So this one right here is maple. And it's kind of nice because it's carbon fiber and maple. And it runs for $119. Guys, this is, with today's prices, this is amazing. I'm very impressed. And you can even have it customized. And by the way, this is the purple. And the picture online does not do it justice. Oh, one other thing, folks. This is natural material. Handmade, 100% handmade in Canada. So North American. These things aren't something you whip out of a machine. I'm sure it takes a lot of care, a lot of pride to make. Like I said, this is like the Harley Davidson of pickleball paddles. I mean, I think every player should have one. And one other thing, too, I like to mention, I noticed immediately was the grip. It's an octagon, but it's more of a squarish octagon, which is nice. Because it's easy to go from a continental grip to an Eastern grip. And it fits in your hand nice either way. What I like to do usually on my drives and my serves is I like to blast it with an Eastern grip, and then as I get to the line, I switch over to continental and get my soft touches. One more time, with the wood, it compresses nice, gives you a lot of control, gives you a lot of dwell on the ball. And it's just a beautiful paddle. Everyone should have one of these. They keep it real, and they are definitely Pickleball Librarian approved.